Alright, so you might be wondering how I got so strong with this one annoying journey. Well, this dude's name's Carl. He was the one who gave me this annoying journey. But by the end of this video, I'm able to one-shot powerful Pokemon. And I was started with a cake, my breakfast cake. Once I was done eating, I quickly flew over to the closest village. Once I got there, I looked around, hoping to find something to do. But there was nothing to do because I already did everything that there was to do in this village and in this area. So naturally, I looked at my Pokemon stats and had 2 weak Pokemon. It was my fire and poison type Pokemon. They were my weakest ones. They were like just barely level 20 if anything.
You sure about that?
So I decided it was time to level them up by any means possible. And when I say any means possible, I mean any means possible. Every single Pokemon in my vicinity, in my area, in my sight was dead, and I mean dead. I don't really think you guys want to see a Kakuna get its head chopped off by Sizzle Pete, so I'm gonna skip that part and move on to the part where he actually evolved. Or if you do want to see that, then you're a weirdo. Anyways, you might think that this evolution was a big step, right? But in reality, it was a small step compared to everything else that happened in this whole video. But do you guys want to know what's the biggest problem of having a base so early on? It's the fact that you have a base so early on that you already explored everything, you already found everything, you already did everything in that area, so there's nothing new to do. So if you want to evolve your Pokemon and yourself, you have to travel like 5,000 blocks away or so. And there's no way I would do that, right? So I traveled 5,000 blocks away and I met Craig the mailman. And Dr. Charles, one of Grimm's here. Anyways, they're not really a part of the series. They're a part of a different series, a really old one, not my series. It's another YouTuber series. You don't have to worry about them. Anyways, so I'm in this big city. It had a huge Pokemon Center, church with Arceus in there. Had a grass gym, which they defeated me and without a sweat. It's okay. I don't really care. Anyways, after getting defeated by the grass gym, I went to the shop. It was huge, enormous, and of course I robbed it. And now you're an accomplice, and if you ever tell the police about this, I will bring you down with me. Alright? Alright, looks like we know where we stand. Anyways, this is where I met Carl, the mad scientist. He was on the outskirts of the city for some reason. I don't really know. He's kind of like a weirdo. It's okay, Carl. I understand you. I'm just like you for real. We understood each other so much that he gave me a quest. And the only reason why I accepted this quest was because he had a purple exclamation point above his head. And I love purple, honestly. But this quest was so outrageous. He wanted me to like capture about 1,000 Pokemon. It was extremely outrageous. So what did I do? Well, my procrastination, lazy ass decided to like go to sleep and worry about it later. So that's one day I went to bed. And then the next day I came, logged on, and started doing the quest. And the plan was quite simple: battle a Pokemon, and if it survives my move, then I throw a ball at it and try to capture it. Right? That's the plan. You know, like killing 2 birds with 1 stone by evolving my Pokemon while also completing the quest. But I like to say it like burning Pokemon alive with my Senses Scourge to ash, and if they're able to survive near death, I'll throw a Pokeball at them, and if I capture them, then good job. But if I don't, then I'll make sure I'll finish the job and turn them into ash. And I won't visit their grave, because too bad, so sad, that's what you get for not accepting my Pokeball. But if I'm honest with you, I like the second one better because it rolls off the tongue, honestly. And I know you also agree, because if you don't, then expect Senses Scorch at your doorstep. Hey guys, if you're liking the video so far, please like and subscribe and comment. Anyways, after doing this for like 2 hours or so, I managed to reach the quota. And so after doing this, the mad scientist, he calls me up and he tells me, well, you gotta, defeat 100 Pokemon. But like, why? Well, because he loves the burning sensation that comes off their dead bodies. And he also had like 1,000 s'mores to make, and in order to make a s'more, you need like a marshmallow, you need fire and all that shit. So after making like 1,000 bonfires with the dead burning bodies of Pokemon, I finished the second task. And he called me up and told me to like meet at our usual spot. I got there and he ghosted me. He was nowhere to be seen. I can't believe I got ghosted by the mad scientist. Damn, not again. Anyways, after spending 30 minutes trying to track him down, I finally found him. Yeah, sure, I know what you're saying. I could have just hired a private investigator, right? They're expensive. Just like Chief said, they're like $100 an hour or so. They're really expensive. And I don't got money. I don't even have McDonald's money. You expect me to have investigator money? Nah, I don't got that shit. So after confronting him about standing me up and all that crap, he gave me my third quest. And I don't know if it was to just get me out of his hair or whatever, but it was insane. He wanted me to kill the Pokemons of 40 different trainers. Like, bro, come on, what is wrong with you? Like, no one would accept that. Only a weirdo who has like multiple screws loose would accept that, right? Well, I accepted the job with a smile on my face. You know, I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy. So began the murder spree of Minecraft Pixelmon. And honestly, I didn't really know where to start. So I walked into town and I started throwing Pokeballs at people's heads and see the reaction if they would like battle me in a Pokemon battle or try to beat me up because I threw something at their shiny bald heads. About like 80% of the time, it was the second one. But like 20% of the time, yeah, I managed to get like a battle out or two. So there was like just 3 trainers in that whole town. So yeah, sure, like I could have taken the other approach where I asked them if they were like a trainer, but like nah, it's more fun to do it this way. So in order to complete the quest, I would have to travel far and wide, like another 1,000 or 3,000 blocks or so, to find villages so I could challenge the trainers and all that shit. But like honestly, I wouldn't do that. So I did that, and now I'm in this Antarctica-like land, or I like to call it pain in the ass brain freeze land. Why? Because it's like a brain freeze. It's very cold here and it's a pain in the ass. That's why. But this pain in the ass brain freeze land allowed me to evolve my poison Pokemon into its like next stage, right? Which is amazing. Not only that, but you also gain a new move. It's called Toxic. So how this move works exactly is you affect a Pokemon with Toxic, right? And every single, it doesn't like wear off, it stays on forever. Every single turn, right, it gets worse and worse and worse by the minute, just like diarrhea. So now I could team him up with my Scorch, who had this other move called Fire Swirl Spin or whatever, where he traps the target in a fire whirlpool for like 4 turns or so. And I combine those two, and I could do double the damage, like without breaking a sweat, which is amazing. Like, damn, I'm so proud of them for evolving and getting stronger and getting more moves. It came a long way. Oh yeah, I also found a Pokeball hidden under this ice shard thing, like hidden under ice, right? And it gave me an item called XPR. This was super amazing because now I could just like turn it on and defeat one Pokemon, and all that XP will go to all my Pokemon, right? Which is incredible because like now I can evolve, like level them up, evolve them all simultaneously, like in one go, which is amazing. Hold up, wait a minute. Yo, editor, go back in time for a bit. As you can see, I'm at a desert temple, right? Or desert tomb. And there's this Master Ball. I clicked on it and it gave me a Master Ball, so now I have a Master Ball. That's incredible. I could use this to capture the God Pokemon Arceus. Anyways, hey editor, go back to the future. That's the power of editing, yeah. I thought my luck was out of the roof, but then there was this TM trader. He told me he could give me a move for one of my Pokemon. I saw like this electric move. It was like called like Electric Fang or some shit like that, right? And so I bought it from him. It cost me like 5,000 bucks. And I tried giving it to my electric Pokemon and it didn't work. And I was like, bro, come on. And so when I tried like selling it to him again, right? He was like, oh no, only 2,500 for that. And I was like, bro, come on. I was like, no. I was like, I didn't even use it yet. And he was like, no. So you know what I did? I spit in his face, ate his cake, and I vandalized his shop. That's what he gets. That's why he doesn't get it. That's why he doesn't have a shop no more. He's such a loser, honestly. And then that's when a bunch of raid bosses started spawning everywhere. And since I had the deal, kill one to give XP to all your Pokemon, I decided to do that. I started killing the raid bosses here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there. And I managed to get all my Pokemon to like level 40 or higher. Not only that, but I also killed a bunch of trainers Pokemons for the quest, a bunch of wild Pokemons for fun, which also contributed to like the level 40. It was like the purge, but I was the only one participating in the purge. And that's when I found another village. So I ran over to the shop, talked to the people there. By talked, I mean just climbed up their ladder and like stole everything they had, and went back down and started talking to them. And it was another TM trader, but this time this dude was actually an OG. You know, he was really good. He gave me a TM called Hyper Beam. It's a normal move. It's very powerful. I bought 2 of them because I thought as soon as you use one, it like goes away. So I bought 2 of them and I gave it to my Scyther and my Shed Ninja, right? And apparently I only needed 1 because it doesn't go away. So I bought 2. I mean, I wasted my money again. Like, come on, man. Come on. Today's not my day. But to make sure this TM trainer wasn't a scammer, I made sure to pull out my handy dandy Google. And I went to Google and I searched up, does this TM work with this Pokemon? And I said, yeah, it works with 2 of my Pokemon, so that's why I bought it. But when I ran out the village and I started exploring the world again, I found this shrine. It was like blue, had wings on it, and I think it's for one of the bird trios. I think it's like the ice bird. So I might come back to it later if you guys want. I also had a powerful trainers all over the place, and they all beat my ass. So I had to run back to the village to heal my Pokemon, and then I started my journey again. But I had to finish the task that the mad scientist gave me. So found another village, defeated all the trainers there, and after finally hours of gameplay, I finished the task. So now the only thing left to do was to talk to the mad scientist, and hopefully this goes to me again. But there was a problem, and that problem was I was nowhere near him. He was thousands of blocks away. So I had to travel all the way back. Like, come on, man. It's not my day. But this journey was something me and my team really needed, because now the 2 most weak Pokemon, they have changed, they evolved, they've gotten stronger, they acquired some incredible abilities, and they came from the 2 weakest to now the 2 strongest Pokemon in my group. They really outdid themselves today. So once I got back to the scientist, he told me that the murdering sparked something in the star he gave me. But I didn't see no star in my inventory. No, I didn't see no star. I don't know what he was talking about. I thought he was crazy. But then he gave me a watch, and he told me it was a Dynamax watch. Let's go. I can now Dynamax my Pokemon. And the one Pokemon that was the highest Dynamax level was Scorch. This was amazing. So naturally I decided to like battle every Pokemon in my sight. Some were weak, but there was also others that were like the same level as me. So I Dynamaxed on them and I managed to one-shot them. It was so easy. My Scorch really just came so far. It could like one-shot Pokemon that are on the same level as him. And he's a level 60 Pokemon. Oh yeah, I also stopped by this dude's wedding. Like apparently nobody showed up. So he just gave me like the presents. There was 3 candies. I gave 2 of them to Scorch, which got him level 60, and 1 of them to Shed Ninja, so it'll be closer to level 40. And that's how Scorch and my other Pokemon went from level 20 to level 60. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and tell me what legendary Pokemon I should try to defeat in the comments below. See ya.